wanted to start a little bit earlier. So it's not too early. It's like 4 minutes earlier than we're supposed to be here. Anyway, let's get into it. If you like these videos, make sure you leave a like on the thumbs up button and make sure you put some hearts in here so that way I'll know to do more stuff like this. I am doing one more for New Year's Eve with all the dupes I've tried this year, since y'all know I love a good dupe. So let's get into this video now. So I'm gonna start off with the bronzers. Then, oh hey Janet, I'm gonna start off with the bronzers. Then I'm gonna do the highlighters. Then we go in with the blush and the lip products because I have the most blush and lip products. So let's get started. Now I don't know if all of these came out this year. I'm just showing you the things I used the most this year that makes it the best to me. Normally it would be all the new stuff I tried, but if you all haven't noticed, I haven't tried a whole lot this year, so I don't have a whole lot to like be showing. So I'm gonna start off with this bronzer. I love this bronzer from Giorgio Armani. I've used this quite a bit throughout the summer. This is the Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. I have the shade 120. That's the darkest one they have. So I definitely think they need to do better in the shade range when it comes to getting more, you know, like shades in. But I love this. If you liked the shimmery bronzer Maui Nights from Becca, or if you like the Lumi shimmery bronzer from L'Oreal, then I feel like you really like this. It has a nice blurring shimmery effect to it, and it gives you a nice bronze sun-kissed glow from within. So I definitely really like this product for that reason. Obsessed and loved and raptured. I really enjoyed this. The only thing is it's kind of high and the shade range is limited. So if you're my skin tone, this I think is literally the only shade you can use. Just something to keep in mind. But I love it, which is why I'm showing it. Now with this product, I'm kind of excited for the newer version of it that's coming out. I think it might already be on Sephora. I need to go check. But this is the contour stick from Dior. I really liked the stick. I didn't love the stick, but I liked it. I like the fact that they had a decent amount of shades, because I feel like a lot of times when it comes to at least their powder ones, like the shade range is limited and it's very disappointing. But as you can see, this is actually quite deep compared to me, and I feel like it'll do a good job of bronzing. Now, how much for further deeper skin tones than mine, I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like this is a good, you know, good contour stick. Just keep in mind it's gonna be a little bit pricey because it's Dior. So I want to get the bronzer one. I'm more excited about the bronzer one, but I'm happy to have this one in my collection for now. And I do definitely want to compare this one to the bronzer one when I get my hands on it. And I'm hoping in the future their bronzer shades, the powder ones, will be a little bit deeper. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hey, Lock. And then I have the Buttermilk bronzers. I feel like these might have come out last year too, but again, this is another one I used in the summer when I needed to do like affordable looks. I definitely oh, thank you for the 100, Kiwan. I definitely feel like I like this one. I have two versions of this one because I bought one that was a little bit lighter and then one that was a little bit deeper because I wasn't sure which one I was going to actually end up using. I think I used this one a little bit more than that one just because it's really nice. Oh, thank you for the 100, Kiwan. It is really, really a nice product. If you liked Maui Nights from Becca or the Becca Bronzer, I feel like this is perfect for you. Thank you for all the hundreds, Kiwan. I definitely really like that as an affordable thing. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. I'm in rapture. I guess gotta have. Oh, thank you for all these hundreds. Okay, I think he said like 5. Thank you so much, hun. Next, I have the highlighters that we're getting into. So I have the highlighters from what is the Stray Kid? Do you mean the Stray Cat? Like, I don't. What are Stray Kids? I don't know what those are. Yeah, so this highlighter, I love the, y'all, sorry. They remind me a lot of the ones that I have from Fenty. If you remember the Fenty highlighters they came out with this summer, they oh, no, I don't know who the Stray Kids are. Sorry. But this is the peachy tone one, and then I bought the one that looks more like Trophy Wife. It has the same consistency as the oh, thank you, Kiwan, for all the gifts. I definitely feel like this one is really similar to the Fenty ones though. So if you like a baked Gillette type highlighter, I feel like you really enjoy this one. They kind of remind me of the ones that Jaclyn Hill came out with too with her brand. If you remember that highlighter palette she had, that was really nice. I'll give her props. The one thing that girl can do is make you a good highlighter. Like, her highlighters are always on point. So I feel like this is a really reminiscent of that highlighter and the Fenty ones that she had baked for the summertime. So if you like that, then I feel like you'll definitely like this. And they have a variety of shades. Now, I don't know if they're going to add this one to the permanent set of shades that they have or not. Thank you, Kiwan, for all the hundreds. But I feel like you'll really enjoy this. So I would definitely recommend that you get your hands on it. Like I said, I don't think you can get this shade anymore. I don't know what it is with Peachy Gold highlighters with the drugstore. They don't ever want to keep them in stock. I remember when Maybelline did that collab with Puma, and it looked really similar to an expensive highlighter. It looked really similar to the Marc Jacobs one, that huge Marc Jacobs highlighter back in the day. It looked like that, and that was limited edition. I'm like, whenever the drugstore comes out with these like peachy gold highlighters that I absolutely love, they always want to make a limited edition. So I'm gonna need NYX to make this a permanent color in their collection and not just limited edition, or at least I'm hoping they will. Thank you, Kiwan, for the, I think it's the ice cream sundae. Yeah, ice cream sundae. Now, the rest of them, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. They're really expensive, high-end things. They just cost a whole lot. But y'all know I like luxury makeup. And the things I like about luxury makeup are usually the complexion category. So if you notice, when I do luxury makeup videos or when I do best of, I usually have like luxury makeup in there. Thank you, Kiwan, for all these hundreds. I appreciate it. So I'm going to start off with Gucci. Y'all know I love Gucci. Sure, Joe Swans. Okay, Janet said you can't. Sorry. But yeah, so I have the shade number 5 Warm Bronze. And I thought it was going to be about the shade of the Makeup by Mario shade that he has called Bronze. But this one is even deeper than that. You hate my horns, Donna? Sorry, I usually wear these for my like new makeup releases. And when I do certain lives, I know certain people like them. But you don't like them. Okay. But yeah. So, oh, hi, Leah. Thank you for the hearts. But yeah, so I really like this shade. I like the fact that it is much deeper, because in the summertime is this one I reach for more. I usually reach for the deeper ones in the summertime, but since we're like, you know, winterish time, oh, thank you. Men don't usually get you flowers, so thank you, Kimon. But yeah, so I really like the color of this one. I think it's really, really nice, and it's great in the summertime because it gives that glow from within. This is one I would put like on my décolleté and on the rest of my face as well, just because I feel like it does a really good job when it comes to glowing from within. I feel like you can, yeah, definitely. The makeup brush is definitely a me type of thing, honey. As I sit here with a face painted full of makeup. But I feel like you can scrape some off, put some in like a body oil, and then rub it on the body. Have you all seen that Fleur just came out with Vanilla Skin and a body oil? I'm super excited because I want to get it for the summer and then do what I talked about, which is just like scrape some of this in there. Should I do a tutorial on it? On how I get like the glow from within, body glow with the oil or whatever, because I know some people like to do that. So let me know so I can like add it to my notes if you're interested. Thank you for all these gifts, Kiwana. I feel so, you know, loved. Next I have the, what is this? The Valentino highlighter. I think this is supposed to be highlighter and eyes, but I just use it as a highlighter. This is actually the highlighter I had on in the video earlier today that you saw of part 1 of my collection. So I already did my blush bars with a highlighter. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, thank you. Did you catch my live yesterday? Because I did one on my fashion channel where I decluttered all my clothes. Because I have like 2 or 3 different channels. So I do fashion. If you like fashion, you can go over there and check that out. I do like 2 or 3 of them a day. I wear tiny dresses. That might be where you came from. I noticed some of my people that are followers of my fashion channel have found out about my makeup channel and come watch it. So thank you to all of you. But yeah, this is supposed to be eyes and cheeks as far as highlighter goes. I know I've never used it on the eye. I kind of want to put it on the eye now and let's see how it looks on the eye, because usually with stuff like this, when it says eyes and cheeks, I'll use it for one thing or the other. I never try to use it for both, but I'll try it out. I'm here, you're here, everyone's here. Y'all know how I am. Oh, excuse my under eye. I don't know what's going on with this, but it's like a dry patch in there, and I'm like, I need to see how I can get that fixed, because I'm like, I have no idea how that's working out or what exactly is going on with that. Oh, okay, it looks nice on the eye. Oh, it gives that like ethereal, soft, you know, like shimmery look that people like to have, that you get from like the eyeshadow sticks. It gives the vibes of that when you put it on the eye. So, and I'm not doing any eyeshadow looks today. I'll do some tomorrow. So we can go ahead and just put it on the eye and see how it looks. So that's how it looks on the eye. If you watched my video early today at 12:30, then went up on the first half of my best makeup of 2025, then you saw it on my face. So this is what it looks like on the eye. I think it's cute. Go ahead and put it on the other side since we've already started to put it on makeup now. Why not? Now I am, believe it or not, I am not wearing any of the products that were shown in this video. But remember, I told you about we're doing blush, bronzer, and highlighter. And since I already had them in the bag in here, I didn't want to come back in here just to get them out the bag in order to, you know, film this video. So I was like, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. So the makeup bag just sat here and I didn't get to put everything on. But in yesterday's video, I do have some of these products on. Or so did I say this afternoon's video, I have some of these products on. So we have this nice simple sparkle on the lids. I feel like it would look really nice in the bright sunlight. And if I had like put some bronzer in the crease ahead of time and then just put this on, I feel like it would have been a nice, simple, you know, like your skin be better, like type people's look, you know, the makeup, what do they call it? No makeup type vibe. As you can see, I don't really go for that look. So that's why I was having difficulty over here like describing it. But next I have the Dior highlighter. So if you know anything about me, I love the Dior highlighter palettes. I think these things are amazing. So whenever they come out with a new one, I have to buy it. I will say, though, the packaging on the new ones is a little bit bigger. I do appreciate the fact, though, that none of them have popped out. Because normally in my older ones, like every single one, at least one of these things will pop out. So I'm guessing they're using better glue or something. I don't know, because nothing has popped out of any of these. This one is, I think, this is the Pearly Peachy Glow palette. And I need to do swatches to compare this one to the older ones because they did discontinue a couple of the ones that I do have. So I need to compare them to those and see if they just add the shades in here, and then maybe you may not need to pick up both of them. So I will try to get on top of that. It probably won't be to the new year, though, because I have so many other things I have to round out to end out this year that I don't need to be trying to start new projects. But I feel like this one was really similar kind of to like the pinky-ish rose tone one that they already have, or maybe even the one that the late great Mel Thompson loved so much. I forgot the name of it. I know it was the second face palette they came out with, but I feel like it gave similar vibes to that one to a certain extent with certain shades. Then we have the Sunlit Glow Amber. I really like this too because I like to put these on top of my blushes, so it's like I can have a shimmery blush with one of the more colorful ones, and then with the classic gold or bronzy ones I can have like a highlighter. So I appreciate palettes like this because they're like multi-use palettes, and for the price that Dior charges for these, I feel like I want to be able to use as much as possible. So I use them as blush toppers in addition to highlighters, and to me that kind of justifies a little bit of how I, you know, make it work for me. But, you know, to each his own. Now we're going to get into the last part, which is blushes and lip products. Now, what I have the most of is blushes, which is why I want to put them at the end, because I can talk about those for quite a long time. I've recently started getting into like liking blush a little bit more, because I used to be more like a bronzer, like highlighter girl. I'd have blush, and I'd talk about blushes, but I wasn't huge on blush. So I'll start off with the like one cream one I have, then I'll do the one shimmer one I have, and then we'll go into like the rest of the ones that I have. Oh wait, did I miss a highlighter? Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. We missed one highlighter before I end. I have the Rare Beauty highlighter. So I do have, I think, 2 or 3 of these. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of these. This is Mesmerized. So this is more like the peachy, I'm sorry, not peachy, more pinky tone one. I always buy like a nice pinky tone one because I like rose gold-esque ones. And I like to pick the, yeah, blushes are like something I've really gotten into lately, Janet. But I like to pick up a pink highlighter just because I like to have them mixing with my rose gold one. So if I feel like the rose gold is too deep and dark, I like to put a nice one in there. So here's just what it looks like, a nice soft pink iridescent. I feel like you can see a little bit of the softness of the pinkness. I tried to make sure I had lighting so it would show up nicely. So it gives a nice soft kind of like icy-ish, silvery-ish pink. But the good thing is, because I have like rose gold shades that match my skin tone a little bit better, to me this would just be a topper to make it like lighter and brighter, depending on how light I want the highlighter for that day. So that's mainly what I use this for, is like a highlighter topper for some of my skin tone, because as you can see, it's awfully light for some of my skin tone. But if you use it as a topper, it'll work out better for you. I know I have a Dior one that I like to use as a topper as well, and the pink one from Patrick Ta called Daddy. I really like that one. Now, I don't like the cream that comes in there with it, but I do like the liquid. There's a cream highlighter from Danessa Myricks that's really nice that I like to put with that one and then just use the powder from it. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now we'll get into the blushes. So I will start off with this cream one I have from Makeup by Mario. I love his cream blushes. I bought the new summer collection, if you all remember. So I just brought one to represent Makeup by Mario's collection, but I have all 3 of the ones that he launched in the summer. It was like Papaya Pop, I think a bright pink one and a bright red one. I love all of them. And then I usually put them with a very pigmented powder blush on top of it. He hasn't come out with any new powder blushes, which I noticed. I hope he comes out with some more, because I did like the formula of his. They had this nice, like, satiny, soft sheen to them. It was really nice. But this is the shade Rose Crush. This is one I use a lot during this time of year. As you can see, it has a nice little dent in it, if you can tell. right there, because this is one I use pretty regularly. When I don't know which blush to put on, I'll usually put this on, and then I'll put this shade called Back and Butter from NYX on top of it, and it gives a nice combination. Matter of fact, let me show you the combination. Since I'm here, you're here. Everyone's here, you know, why not? I don't have to do another live till like 6 o'clock with my members, so I can like take the time to swatch this. It's just the tape that comes on the bottom of this sometimes gets stuck underneath the part you have to open up, so that's what was taking me so long. My bad. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna swatch this though, because since we put the highlighter like toward the middle of the hand, now I gotta figure out, do I want to put it closer to this side and turn it, or do I want to put it closer to this side? But you know, it's not that big a deal. Y'all are so dark and gloomy here in Chicago. I'm like, y'all, what is happening? I guess we'll just put it on this side. But yeah, Chicago is really dark and gloomy today. I woke up and it was like raining really bad. Then it stopped, but then like the sun came out for maybe like an hour and then it left and then it started raining again. So I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but you know, I'll take the rain over the snow any day, because Chicago is known for having her snow. And I'm like, I'd rather just, you know, be content with this rain than snow, because I don't have to shovel rain. Like you don't have to do that at all. And I'm thankful. Are any of you all from like a warm place? Because if you are, I am jealous. Especially if you're from California, I am truly jealous. Because Chicago in the wintertime is not a game. It's not a joke. She's not to be played with. So here's what it looks like with the, hi, Cindy. Of course you did, lucky Texas lady. No, but we got the blush combination here. And then this is just the powder blush on its own. But I feel like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's this nice, simple look that's flattering for my skin tone. That's my version of a Your Skin Better, like, blush for someone of my skin tone. So, I definitely recommend this one. There's one from Fenty, too, that's cream called Red. Oh, how's the weather for you? I figure it's not rainy like it is here with me. But, yeah, I feel like you can put this one and just put, if you want another cream version of this, that's what I meant to say. Fenty has one. They have one called Rose Latte. It's really similar to that Color of Makeup by Mario. The only thing is the Fenty ones are smaller, but you might get a better deal on the Fenty ones because I think they're discontinuing them. So you might be able to get them for a discount on her website. That's the only reason I'm suggesting it. Y'all know how I am. I'm trying to save y'all all the coins if I can. So get a makeup remover, take this off my fingers because it's sticky. And we need to do another, we might have to do some more swatches. So I want to make sure it's ready. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Shanara. I hope I'm saying that right. No, I don't know cat eyes. You mean like, do I know how to do a cat eye with eyeliner? Or I think I'm confused about the question. Next we have a shimmery blush though. So I have the shimmery blush from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Truth. It's more like a plummy-ish shade. As you can see here, it gives more like a plum berry tone to it. I would put it on now, but I already have on a shimmery blush and like another blush. So I have on the Guerlain Terracotta Blush and Berry. And then I have on a Tom Ford shimmery blush on top. But I will swatch it and show you what this blush looks like. So I'll just swatch it across this way. In a little while, I'm going to have to take some of these swatches off if we keep swatching stuff. Okay. Then you're not supposed to be here, Avery, if you're 10. Shauna. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're not supposed to be here. So, Janet, can we have this lovely 10-year-old named Avery exit? Because they're not supposed to be here. It was nice to meet you, though. And I hope you got everything you wanted for Christmas. But you're not supposed to be here, honey. But, yeah, so this is what it looks like in Truth. Now, think about it. It's not really giving much berry now, is it? I feel like it's giving... Thank you, Janet. But I feel like it's giving more... I don't know, the same as these other ones. They say they're rose. So that's interesting because I swore on Sephora this is described as a berry tone. So I don't know why we're getting more of a rose look to it. But I don't know. It's made in Italy though. I'm excited to see what new blush color she comes out with. Hopefully she comes out with some more fun, bright ones for the summertime. Oh, my apologies. I did not mean to mispronounce your name wrong. I know I hate when people get my last name wrong because they'll make it be everything except what it is. So apologies. Okay, so let's get into the affordable ones now. So I already showed you one of the affordable ones, but both my affordable ones are from NYX. So the buttermilk ones are just good on their own. This is what it looks like. You all see it swatched already. But this one I bought as a dupe for something else that I guess I'll have to show you now because I'm showing you this one. But that one is like super expensive compared to this one. So that's why I wanted to have a dupe one. I made a video of it. If you're interested, it should be on my channel. It says this is a $5 dupe for like a $75 blush. So the $75 blush that this is supposed to be duping is the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks Powder Duo Blush. I have the one, I'm going to show you, Fizz and Jam. So those are the darkest ones they had. I think they only have like 2 of these, if I remember correctly. And this is the darker of the 2. So this is what it looks like. And the crazy thing is, in the picture, I feel like they make this one look brighter than it does when you get it in real life. And I feel like they make this one deeper than it looks in real life. So it's interesting how each one of them use different contrasts to make it look similar. But then when you actually got them, they were totally different. Because as you can see, this is much deeper than this one is when you see it in person. But online, they look really similar. And like I always feel like I should turn it this way but as you can see, these are similar. I did do a wear test on the face so you can see how long they last and how the pigmentation works and all that. Because, I mean, like $75 for this to me is a lot for blushes. I wish they had had a blush duo or trio during the holidays because I feel like that would have been a better deal. I do want to get their lipstick trio. Where's the paper that fell out? Because there's a paper that goes in here. It fell out. I don't know. Anyway. But there is a lipstick set that they have that I really enjoy. The formula on these is just absolutely amazing, especially for the price point. But you might be able to find a similar formula with L'Oreal. Also, I got a couple other lip products I'm going to talk about. Hopefully I can find them before this video is up. But next, I'll get into this Haus Labs blush. So I was kind of nervous about this blush, if it was going to work for me or not. I know my bestie, Deanne Loves Makeup, told me that she didn't think it might necessarily work for me. It's the shade Fire Moon. And as you can see, these are much smaller than the original ones. The original ones were like bigger than this one. I wish I had one in here to show you. I think I might have a highlighter in here that I can show you that shows the size of how they used to be versus the way they are now, which was like stunning to me because I was like, what happened to the size of this stuff? Okay, no, it's not this drawer. So it's got to be the first drawer? I don't know, but I have some in here to show. Is this it? I'm over here in the struggle bus trying to find it. Okay. I wish I had a beanbag chair. I bought my son one, but he doesn't really use it at all, so. Girl, I know they're so tiny. It's very disrespectful. I'm trying to find, like, the regular size one so I can show you all, like, how different they have changed the size, but I don't remember which drawer it's in because I reorganized my makeup recently, so now I can't find it. But it's like at least like 3 sizes like bigger. The original one is than this. It's like so disrespectful, but this is what you get. I do love the color of this. My whole thing is I don't remember if they changed the formula of them or not, or if they just made them smaller size and said they reformulated and took one thing out so that way they could justify making them in smaller things. I do like the fact that they're color coded so you'll know what color it is, because the original packaging, all of them were silver, so you'd have to like turn them over or have them turned backwards to know which one was which. So I appreciate that, but like comparison and size is just ridiculous. Let me open this drawer because like I want y'all to see what she's talking about when she says how the sizing has changed. Because the sizing is so disrespectful. Did I leave them in the bathroom and that's why I can't find it? Okay, so I left it in my bathroom, so that's why I can't find it. But I'm telling y'all, it's like 3 sizes bigger than this. Like that's how absurd it is. Amen. Yes, he is. On this lovely Sunday. Thank you for reminding everyone. He is the reason for the season as well, so I hope, you know. Oh, so the rest of the blushes are somewhat expensive or so high-end. So, of course, y'all know I had to put my YSL in here. So, the YSL make me blush. Now, again, I did do a dupe video on these as well. So, you'll see that in my best dupes video that's coming up on New Year's Eve. But anything you want to buy from YSL, honestly, just wait a little while and wait to see if L'Oreal actually makes that same product. Because if you did, I know YSL and L'Oreal are owned by like the same people. So a lot of their stuff is the same way. That's why if you haven't noticed, L'Oreal makeup has a perfume scent to it. Whereas like Maybelline doesn't. It's because they're owned by YSL. So they probably use the same formula, allegedly. And then go ahead and put it into other packaging. So I'm like, I feel like it would make sense for you to check out the L'Oreal ones. Hey, Dawn. And see if you like those, the drugstore ones. Because now, just keep in mind, they're not going to be the exact same color. Again, I did a video on it on my channel. You can go check and see if you're interested in that. But I love this particular color. It's called Peachy Nude, but it's number 37 on the box. But it's described as a peachy nude, and I love a peachy nude blush. Lately, I've been doing berry, though. I don't know what's going on, because berry is usually what my mom will do. I'll usually do stuff like this. So peachy nudes are my thing. I want to get more of these because I think they're really nice. I know somebody had what's her name? Ray, I know she has like the red one, and I really want to try that one up because she made it look really nice. But I'm like, at the same time, I just bought that red one from Tower 28 that we're about to talk about now. So I'm like, I'm trying to hold off and be good and not buy it. But if they come out with another interesting shade I want, I definitely will go ahead and get my hands on it. I'm like, because I need to, you know. Okay, see, I have not tried Nocturnal Nude. See, so they only have like a peachy nude one lock, and then they have like a berry tone one. Then they have one that's more of the color of this one from NYX that I showed you. And then they have like a pink one, of course, because you know they gotta have the generic pink. So those are the four that I saw that they had. So they're gonna have a color that's like this, but it's not as vibrant when it comes to the burgundy of the red. They have a more neutral corally-ish tone shade. They have a pink one, and then they have like a deep like berry one. Think of Warm Berry from Gucci Amplified. That's the shade of purple that it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really go on Selfrishes like that. I'll be hearing people talk about how they just gonna get Selfrishes and buy it, so then that way, you know, like, I'm sorry, they say they're gonna pay for Selfrishes for them to send it over to you in America, and you pay a certain amount a year, and then you can just like buy whatever you want. I know I heard Morgan Turner talking about it, but like I don't really mess with them like that. Thank you, Bella. So next we have this blush from Rare Beauty called Alive. Now, this is their matte bouncy blush. Remember, I showed you their shimmery blush earlier. So I'll swatch this one so you can see like how their matte one is compared to their shimmery one. It is a really nice formula. It kind of reminds me of a really creamy version of the blushes from ColourPop. Remember, they're like bouncy blushes that they had in the container, the Super Shock blushes. It reminds me of that, but like when it dries down to a nice matte finish, but it's a nice creamy formula. Whereas I don't feel like theirs is as creamy. I feel like theirs is like more bouncy, and it's only the shimmery ones that are bouncy. The matte ones I feel like are like a little bit putty like, and then they get dry really quick. Okay, why are we talking about Jay-Z? Jay-Z doesn't wear makeup. Why are we talking about Jay-Z? And how do I know this information is even credible? That's, how do we know that to be true? Anyway, so here's what it looks like. So as you can see, it gives like more of that nice satin, soft, matte finish to the cheeks. And then the shimmery one from Rare Beauty gives like a nice, really creamy highlighter effect, in my personal opinion, like those smooth, soft highlighters that you go that glide on the skin, but it's just supposed to be a blush instead, which I like when it comes to certain blushes, because it's like when you have a powder blush that's really smooth and nice, and you just want to put a smooth, powdery, I'm sorry, a smooth, kind of glittery glow from within blush on top, kind of have going on now that I got from Tom Ford, then I feel like that would be something that you'd be interested in. So I think I have a couple of these. I think I have a reddish one as well, like a red orange one that kind of is supposed to be like a dupe for Ruby Riches from Fenty, because hers are really glittery. That's the only issue I have with Fenty's. Hers are really glittery. Exactly. That's why I haven't really looked into it, because I thought they already did that, and then I figured it would just have gone up because of the way the tariffs are right now. So I'm just like, I'm good. I don't want to pay those type of prices. I'm like, maybe I can find somebody selling on Mercari or Poshmark or something, or maybe I'll just like hold off and just buy whatever they have in Sephora, and then when the tariffs go down, if they still have the color, then I'll look into it, because I know you always have really nice blush colors, and I definitely trust your recommendations when it comes to luxury makeup locks. So I gotta wait, because like you said, them tariffs is just, they real disrespectful. I can't I can't, it's just too disrespectful. Now we're gonna get into the last blushes, which are all from Tower 28. So I loved their blush formula. I was so happy I got to try it this year, because I wanted to try it, and then the Tony Bravo collection came out, and they so kindly gifted it to me in PR. So I was super excited to get my hands on these. So I want to show you all, if you have not watched my video on these blushes, because I have the Sunset Shirley that's part of Tony Bravo's collection, but I also have the Poppy blush called Cranberry Fizz that's from their holiday collection. I want you to see like both the reds are not the same. So, because I was concerned about them being both the same. As you can see, this is a much brighter red, and this is supposed to be like a warm raspberry, and this is supposed to be more like a true, I guess, like pop of red, traditional Christmas red, for lack of a better term, or a like blue red. So, I'll swatch both of them so you can see what I'm talking about. But I really do enjoy these blushes. I feel like they're a nice matte, thin, soft formula. They're kind of like, they remind me of the formula of what's the girl's name? The Selena Gomez ones, but they're not like a creamy to matte finish. They're just an automatic matte finish, but I feel like they sit the same way on the skin as hers do. They do look a little powdery, but they do have a nice like blurred finish to them, so it's not gonna be like overly powdery or show a whole lot of texture on your face, which is always my issue because I'm like, I have texture, I have hyperpigmentation, and I have lots of dark spots. So I'm like, anything that's not showing a whole lot of texture but still looks nice is for me. Now, obviously, if you overdo the blush, then it will give you like a lot of texture. But as a general rule, it's not going to give you a whole lot of texture unless you overdo the blush. I have to overdo blush to a certain extent though, because I have oily combination skin, and like the oils on my face will eat up a lot of the blush before I get done like with the blush. But as a general rule, I feel like, you know, I'm good. I guess I'll just go ahead and swatch the other one too, because why not? But I want to swatch these two first so you can see the difference and see that they're not the same. So if you're interested in picking up this set, you can, because you won't end up with two red blushes that look identical. As you can see, those are totally different. Like, so this is the one Cranberry Fizz, and then this is the one from Tony Bravo. So they are not the same color red. The weird thing is, I like the way the raspberry one looks better. I think it just suits better for my skin tone, but Tony Bravo is a woman of color, a black woman, so it makes sense that I would like hers a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with the red one, though. I feel like it's going to be perfect in the summertime with their shade. I think it's called Golden Hour or Big Hour. It's a red one that they came out with that I plan on pairing this with, that I feel like will look nicely with. And then I would probably pair this with Papaya, not Papaya Pop. I forgot the name of the red one that Makeup by Mario came out with this summer, the cream one. But I would pair this one with that, and I feel like it'd be Chef's Kiss beautiful. I usually try to pair cream blushes in the winter time more than the summertime, though, because again, with my oily combination skin, the oils will eat it up and the heat will help it disappear fast. But at the same time, I feel like it helps my makeup last longer in the summertime. So that's why I feel like with some cream products, it might work year round for you. It all depends on what, you know, you're looking to do. Let's get into this shade. This shade is Downtown Daiquiri. This is the other one that came in her collection that I really enjoyed. As you can see, like the sign that Tower 28 has on their products has worn away, the wave in there, because I have used it so much. But I just think it's such a beautiful blush that I had to add it to my collection. And I was so glad that they were so kind as to gift it to me in PR. So let's swatch it really quick. I feel like it's a little bit deeper than the one from YSL, which is how I can justify having both of them, because I've really been trying to declutter and get rid of a lot of stuff recently. But it's because I feel like a lot of brands, like, you know, I don't know what's going on with them. They're in a limbo, or they're like not as popular anymore. And at the end of the day, because I'm sitting here talking to you and I do makeup reviews, I have to keep that in mind with my collection, versus you can just keep whatever you want, which I envy you sometimes, because it's like, I want to keep this, but it's like, realistically, I have no need for it, and then I have 5 of this other thing, so it's like I don't really need it, even though I want to keep it. So I've been trying to get better at just making myself like let it go, like I'm Elsa, let it go if I can't use it for my collection. But here is that shade right here. So this is the orange from Tower 28 versus the orange from Rare Beauty. This is what we're working with when it comes to those shades. But let's get into these couple of lip products, and then we will be done for now. I will see you members at 6 o'clock to wrap up the fragrance video. And then maybe we'll have a chit chat on the last day of 31 Days of Fragrance. If you love fragrances and you're in here, make sure you go check out my membership, or just check out my channel. I do a ton of fragrance videos, but I've been doing like this Vlogmas type thing with my members, where every day I do a new fragrance. So on Sundays, usually at 3:30, I wouldn't be here with you all. I'd be doing a live with them, asking them which fragrances they want me to pick out in order for us to have a week's worth of fragrances. Then every day at 10 a.m., I get up and film the fragrance at the first half, and then at the end of the night, I go ahead and I make a live with them at 6 o'clock, wrapping up the other fragrance and what I thought about it, and then they pick the fragrance for the next day. So if you're interested, make sure you check that out. I have done 28 days, I believe it is, because we're on, because I believe it's the 28th. It ends on the 31st. And I have a ton of other fun content that's exclusive to members. I've gone to a couple of YouTube events this year. That's in there. Like, I've got to go see Wicked in early access thanks to YouTube. And you can go check that out, along with the mixer I went to that was for YouTube here in Chicago. Last lip products I have are from Tower 28 as well. So they gifted me the lip softies. This is my favorite shade, Confetti Cake. I just think it's a beautiful shade of purple, and I feel like it's unique to anything else that's in my collection because I don't have a whole lot of purple. I mean, I think I have, I think I still have Heroin from MAC, but otherwise I don't think I have anything that's really purple. And I wanted to get a purple lip product, so when they gifted this over, I felt like it was just perfect. I'm trying to swatch it now so you can see what the color looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's not really an aggressive purple, although the packaging I feel like makes it look like it'll be a little aggressive. But I feel like if you put on a cute brown liner, and then maybe if you have like a berry tone lip liner, you can go see this and see how everything is looking on the lips. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Very nice lip product. Definitely excited for it. And then we have the lip gloss that came in the set with the Poppy blush. This one I actually got on a really great deal. They had another 20% off sale. If you all remember that, I think it was like a week or maybe 2 weeks long before Christmas, and then they did the fragrances from then on. But this ended up being, I think, like $15. It was $13 or $15 because they let me use the 20% off in addition to this already being on sale at Sephora. So I was super excited about this set, and I love both the pieces in here. This to me is a tried and true lip gloss. This is like one of my holy grail lip glosses. The formula on it is just absolutely amazing. Hey Tanya. The formula on this lip gloss is just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite things about Tower 28, in addition to the spray that you all saw in my skincare video. So if you can't tell, I do use quite a bit of Tower 28. I love Tower 28 products, and I feel like they're one of those brands I really like to use. So those are all the things I had to talk about with you all. Which thing was your favorite, or which category is your favorite when it comes to makeup? Because I feel like sometimes it's hard for me to pick. It used to be eyeshadow, but now lately I feel like it's my complexion, because I'm like trying to find ways to like cover up and amplify certain things and fix certain things. Like I told you, all this crease going on in my eye right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm like, it's doing some interesting things over there. It really is. What those things are, I don't know, but it's definitely a crease. Oh, you like blush? Yeah, Tanya, that's why I had to do the blush last, because it was like the thing I had like the most of. I feel like lately I have been getting into blush, but I've always been one who likes to like make sure the base looks nice and secure. My only issue with blush is I need to find more that are like long lasting for someone who has my eyeshadow and lipstick. Really, lipstick? Oh, okay, Lock. I do love eyeshadow. I just have been lazy lately. I haven't wanted to put it on. But eyeshadow, I'd probably say complexion, doing like the face up as far as like the base first, and then like having eyeshadow would probably be my two favorite things too. I actually not really huge on lip products, but I do, yeah, I do like a gloss. As you can see, I have on a gloss now. I prefer a gloss to a lipstick. A lot of times I'll put on a lipstick anyway, but I do prefer a gloss. Like if I had to choose, even when I do put on a lipstick, I have a tendency to put like a gloss that matches the color of the lipstick on top, just because that's my thing. Oh yeah. Okay, then what's your go-to blush color, Tanya? Because I usually like the peachy nudes, or like the more like corally red shades, or like a Your Skin But Better blush. Like those are the three like go-to things that I go for. So like this YSL peachy nude shade, it had my name like written all over this type of blush. Or like I don't know what type of blush to wear, so I do a Your Skin But Better blush. So like this type of blush, and then I do a like nice more berryish tone one. Oh, berries and corals. Okay, yeah. Well, this is like my go-to berry one right now. This is supposed to be like a warm raspberry shade. It's called Sunset Shirley. It's from Tower 28 and Tony Bravo. She's this like black creator. Oh, you trying to find Rose? Well, I like this one. I don't know if you'll like it though. And crap, I just swatched it off the back of my hand. But this one called Back and Butter from NYX, I think it's really nice. Only thing is I feel like this gives more like a burgundy-ish type rosy brownish red shade. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'll swatch it so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's why I like eyes, because it lets me be creative. Because like when it comes to my face, I'm not doing anything too creative. Like I might do a colorful highlighter every now and again. But like you said, yeah, the eyes are definitely the most like creative place to be able to do it. Do I have that one? I'm trying to think, because I had a couple. Oh, is that the berry tone one? Because if it is, I had that one. I think I sold it on Poshmark or Mercari. Because I don't really use berries that often. And when I do, I usually just reach for Warm Berry from Gucci, like Daph's makeup. Like I know she loves that one just like I do. So I'm like, when I think of a berry, that's usually the first berry I think of. Oh yeah, okay, that is the one I was thinking. But I had that one, but I ended up selling it on Mercari. I'm pretty sure. Oh, but this is what the shade looks like I was talking about. Is this the type of shade you were looking for, Tanya? Because to me, it gives like a little bit of like rosiness, but it has like a little bit of deepish brown burgundy to it. Because this is what I was, this is one of my like your skin, but better when I don't know what to put on and it's like deeper shade. Oh, a little more brown? Okay. Yeah, because I feel like this gives off a little bit like red, but like a little bit of brown, but I feel like it gives more like a burgundy-ish, like brightish red brown. If that makes sense. I feel like that's just something I made up. Okay, y'all. So my plan, I guess I can tell y'all some of my plans for 2026. So my plans for 2026 is all natural flush. I'm trying to think. Then you might like that L'Oreal blush. It's like a deeper tone one. It's called Rosewood. You might like that one, but I feel like that's supposed to be like a deeper mauve-ish type shade. I think, is that in here? Let me see. Yes, I think it's in here. Is it? Yeah, then you might like this one, Rosewood. Let me see. Happy birthday, guys. But I feel like this one blends into my skin pretty well, so I don't know if you'd even really see it that well or like it that much. It does give me vibes of the YSL one. It just seems like it's a little bit thicker though. Oh yeah, I love that one. I ended up decluttering it though, just because I don't really talk about that brand on my channel. So I was like, I don't really need to keep it. But yeah, I loved that one. So this is it right here, the Rosewood that I was telling you about. But like I said, you can see it blends in with my hand pretty well. I'll show it on my finger. Maybe that'll help. But this is what it looks like. I really like this one too though. Like you've seen me wear this a lot of times this year, just because I'm like, if I don't know what to wear, I would just, like put this on. And see, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, I'll show her and then like she can assess. But I was like, I was thinking it might not, but that's another one of my go-to, like your skin but better. Like I don't know what type of blush to put on blushes. Oh, so for 2026, my plan is I'm trying to go back to 3 videos a week. I know because of the holidays, I like amped them up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's by like a lot, Tanya, but it is by like a little bit. But I want to do like 2 to 3 videos a week like I was doing in the past, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I might do a couple of lives because I'm like, I want to do new makeup releases live on Friday. I'm trying to work with my computer now to figure out how to like use the encoder so that way I can have the instant Makeup on Your Radar's Instagram come up in the background, and then I just like show you all like the stuff I'm thinking about getting, or just show you all on the computer. That's my plan. And then I want to do my Why You Don't Need Sundays again on 3:30s like I used to in the past, where you help me pick out whatever palettes it is that we saw from Friday. So Saturday I have time to round them up, and then Sunday we can, get that done. So I want to do that, as far as that just being like a couple of lives that I normally do, so then that way I don't have to like worry about trying to pick out certain lives for certain things. And then I was thinking maybe I can do like a live for PR once a week if y'all want, because normally I just share my PR with my followers. But if you want me to share my PR with everybody, we could do a live, and then like once a week when all the stuff comes in, I'll just like do a live showing you whatever it is I got, and then maybe you all can tell me like what you want to see out of the stuff I got. Because I got a PR box right here right now that I was supposed to open up in a video that I forgot to open up, because I think I was supposed to open up yesterday and I forgot to open it up. So I guess I can open that one up. It's my, I think this is my last PR box of this year, I'm pretty sure. So I got this one from Salt Air. And they sent me like 3 products. And then there's another fragrance brand that has sent me some products that I want to put with these. So I'm like, I normally do. Yeah, like I normally do share with them. This is like literally the only one I think you all have like seen this year, because I usually only share them with members, Tanya. But I was like, since I'm here, you're here, everyone's here, like I'll go ahead and share this one. But normally I only share it with them. I know, right? Like I'm excited hopefully for 2026. I'm like those people that be putting that meme up on Instagram though. Like I need to see the terms and conditions. What we working with in 2026. Cause I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm trying to be positive and feel excited, but I'm just like, Anyway, so I got this. I think this is this is the body oil. So I got the salt water vanilla body oil. Because I love vanilla, as we all know, and I want to have a body oil. So I'm thinking about doing the tutorial with this. Should I do the tutorial with this where I told you all about I want to put like highlighter or powdered, or the powder highlighter in with this and do like a nice summer glow look, and that way it'll smell nice too, because since this has a scent to it. And then that way I wouldn't have to get the one from Fleur. Let me know. I have never smelled anything from this brand before, so this is exciting. I don't have the body mist or anything, because I opted to get a different body mist and body wash than I normally would, just because I feel like I normally have a lot of vanilla stuff, and I want to kind of branch out and try a couple of different other fragrances. So I decided to get the Santel set that they had. Hi, Trevor. So it's Santel Bloom that they had in the body mist. So I got this, and it's supposed to have notes of creamy sandalwood, sheer amber, and sensual musk. Yeah, I hope it's nice too. I'm really hoping it's nice. I'm really hoping that this one is nice too, because I got a lotion. Remember, I got a lotion from that other brand that has Santel in it. So that's why I wanted to get this, so I could have a whole set of Santel to try out and see how I feel about it. But I'm interested to see. Let's see. Okay. It does have a nice, interesting scent to it. I'm feeling like if I put this with a vanilla, it would smell really nice. Okay, hi, Rhea. It doesn't sound like diarrhea when you say hi, Rhea. So if that's the joke you were going for, it's not really working well for you. Anyway, next we have Santel Bloom, and this is the Skin Rejuvenating Serum Body Wash. This is what it looks like. You're on your family's account. Okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna, okay. So this is supposed to have a whole bunch of oils in it that's supposed to nourish and soften dry skin, which I can definitely use because I feel like my skin is always dry. I feel like whenever I show y'all anything, like my elbows always look dry when I'm putting on a fragrance. So I'm like, I definitely feel like this would be helpful for someone like me. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to use the spray, and then I'm going to use the body lotion that I got from the other brand that members that y'all know I got in PR, and see how that works out. But I got a whole bunch of new things coming. New year, new me. I want to start on like a little bit of health journey, and like take you all on a journey for some activities with me. I feel like that could be fun, because I want to start doing like little Lego sets and whatever. I don't want to feel like I'm always like working to make content or always like consuming content. I want to do like some other stuff in life too. So I'm like, I want to get some of the Lego sets I've been showing you all in those shorts. If you watch my YouTube shorts, you know I showed you some, like that Game Boy one I found that looked really cool. I want to get that one. I found a Baby Yoda one, which I was super excited about, that I want to get too, because I love the Baby Yoda, or the child, if you will. I want to get one of those. I found a whole bunch of Wicked ones. I'm not really that crazy about Wicked, or at least I'm not like, I mean, I like the movie, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, like the 3D ones. Tanya, I found a Mona Lisa one that I thought was really cool too. But I'm not even gonna front. If I can get, Grogu. I still call him the child, even though I know it's supposed to be Grogu, but like, I just like the child. I think it sounds so much cuter. And then, like, I don't know why they just didn't name him Baby Yoda, even though they claim he's not supposed to be a Baby Yoda, which I'm confused about. Because I'm like, how does it look exactly like Yoda in child form, but it's not supposed to be, like, related to Yoda at all? I was so confused by that. But I didn't watch like the Mandalorian series, so I don't know what the whole lore about that is. You know what? I have never tried those, so I don't know. This will be my first time trying any of them. I found some cool retro ones too. Like I found one that was supposed to look like a Polaroid camera, and they even had the separate Lego pieces where you could like build a picture of whatever like they decided the picture was gonna be that came out of the camera. I thought that was really cool. So I like the really like retro ones. Then I found a 3-in-1 one that looks like a rotary phone, but you can also turn it into a cell phone. And then like I think it's like a flip cell phone. And then it was like one other like type phone that it was. I'm like, yeah, I thought they were intricate too, and I thought it would be fun to like try them out though. I want to start off with a simple one though. I don't want to start off with like a huge one. Like for example, I don't want to start off with the Mona Lisa one. They had one of the little Gremlins Gizmo. I was like, oh my god, I want that one too. So like all the little cool ones that I feel like would be fun that I would like be. It would be like the Lego movie, but I have like glued up and say do not touch because I had to spend hours building it. Like I literally want to have something like that. I mean, hey, you know, you all gotta start somewhere. I guess you can practice with that one. Yeah, I want the Gizmo one so bad. Like I saw it. I want that one, and I want the Game Boy one. Cause like from the old school Game Boys, like I want that one for sure. Cause I remember having my old school Game Boy. I had the clear one. You know where you can see all the wires in it on the original one. But then when they got the color, I ended up with like this magenta colored one. Even though I don't really like, but I really don't like the color pink. I did at the time, but I wanted the cool clear like purple one because with the Game Boy Color, instead of it being a regular clear one, it was a clear purple one. So I wanted that one. And one of my homies had got it, and I ended up with the pink one. But I was like, I'm not gonna complain because like there's plenty of kids that wanted one and didn't get one at all. So I tried to like look at the bright side, like, hey, I got one. I still got it like I wanted it. Well, see, I don't really have nails. I don't put on nails, Tanya, because I'm like, I feel like a cat with claws. If I have to wear nails, like I can't function properly. I wouldn't be able to wash dishes or like pick up stuff or do too much of anything, especially depending on how long they are. And then my actual nails are like so soft to like they break off easily. So as you can see, like they're growing, but they grow in like weird areas. Like I'm not trying to flip y'all off, but like you see how this is growing at a weird angle and like this part is off on the side. And the same thing with my thumb. Like it has these weird like corner situations going on right now. So like my nails just growing really weird, and then like they break at the slightest touch of anything. So I'm just like, I can't even do it. So I'm like, that's why Legos would be fine for me, because I'm like, I'm not gonna have nails anyway. Maybe in the future I decide to put on nails if I don't have to do a whole bunch of like work with my hands, but just as a general rule, I can't. Okay, so I'm not alone. Thank you, Tanya, because I'm like, I thought it was just me, because mine, they grow in like such weird shapes, and I'm just like, yeah, mine are brittle too, and so are my mom's. So we just, we be out here just with these brittle, soft nails. The crazy thing is my grandma had the really hard nails, and then her nails would grow really long, and then they wouldn't break off the way like mine and my mom's do. So I'm like, so where do we get these soft, brittle, sad nails from? Because my grandma didn't have an issue at all. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Have you tried any of those like nail polishes though that's supposed to help harden them or whatever? Because I'm taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins right now, but I'm like, I don't know. I haven't even finished one full bottle yet, so I'm like, I don't know. You have bendy nails too, Janet? Okay, yeah, like they just break easily. And then they always want to break like down at the skin, like really down low when they do break. It's so rude. So then my mom, she'll like super glue hers and try to help it grow back, and then like cut it off once like the part where it's glued has grown back. So that way, she won't have the issue. I don't try to do that. I just say screw it, and I just like clip it off and go on my life, because I'm like, I'm not about to play with this. I don't want something happening and it ends up ripping, and then like a fingernail comes off like we talked about in the other live, Janet. Same thing for me. Like they grow, but it's just like they just break really easily, and then I just get annoyed because I'm like, it's not that I care about so much about having them. It's just kind of more like I get annoyed because it's like I know they're gonna break easily, even though I don't really care about having them. Oh, they last? Okay. Because I bought a pack, but I wasn't sure how the wear or how the wear was gonna be on them, how long they're gonna last. Because I found some cute ones from Wicked that were supposed to be Ariana Grande's character, so they actually had my initial on them, which is a G. I'm saying that for the people in the chat who don't know my name. Obviously, you know my name, but yeah. So I'm like, I want those. See, my hair doesn't grow fast. My nails grow fast, but then they just get soft and break. So But the hair, skin, and nail vitamins I'm taking are from the video that you all see tomorrow. It should be live. It's my maintenance day from when I went to go get my hair originally done like a couple of weeks ago. I finally got the video edited and up. And they sent me some hair, skin, and nail vitamins as well that I'm happy to try out. I'm trying to get back into my regimen of taking like my vitamins every day and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can take you all on the journey with me in 2026 of doing all that. I like to wear the sew-in just because I don't like to deal with my hair. Like, I have to curl this up at night every night and all that. And it's like, I don't want to have to do all that. So since I don't want to have to do all that, that's why I have like the sew-in put in a lot of times. So when you see me with like the hair that's just a little bit longer than mine, because I feel like my fake hair lately is almost as long as my hair. So I'm like, does that mean I need to buy new bundles? Because the longest bundles I have, I think, are like 20 inches. Yeah, I have 20, I think 18 and like 14, because they didn't have 16 when I went to go buy the ones I needed to get my hair put in. So I kind of want to just buy some 16s and get rid of the 14s, but I'm like, I don't know. But my mom really likes to wear wigs. Like, I braid her slick backs up and then she'll put her wig on and call it a day. So I'm just like, okay. But I'm always scared about having to like do the glue situation. You know, when they have like the spray that you have to glue it on and press it down and all that, and then put the band and do all the pressing and all that. Because I'm not good with hair, so I'm like, last thing I need to do is try to put on a wig that I have to do all that with. So that's why I can't do the wig, Tanya. Like, unless it's a super. Oh, you never glue it? Okay. Because my mom bought one. I think she bought it by accident that you're supposed to have to like glue down or whatever. And that's why it hasn't been working for her, and she hasn't been really wearing it. So like, I was thinking like, I hope I don't have to go online and try to watch a video to learn how to do it, because like, I don't, I don't really do the whole wig thing, and I don't really do my own hair because I'm not that good at it, and neither is she, which is why, I'm assuming why I'm not good at it. My grandma did okay, but she only did like French braids and stuff, and then she do like the pressing comb or whatever, but otherwise, yeah, that's what she buys too. It's like one she really liked that she bought, but like she can't find out where she got it from. She bought it when she was in Texas visiting my auntie, but she didn't remember the name of the place. They had like this thing where she could what do you call it? They had this rewards program that you went into and you put your phone number in, but she doesn't, like, my auntie doesn't remember the name of the store, and so she doesn't know where to like go to pick it up, because she wanted to go online and get it. We're here in Chicago, so we don't know where it is, but I'm like, Oh. That's the thing. It didn't have like visible lace. You know how it has that like invisible lace band thing toward the front? It had that, but it didn't have like any lace that she actually had to cut off, which was good, because it was like, I wasn't about to try to, cut no lace. Like, that was too much work. Just way too much work. I couldn't just, be bothered with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off, y'all, because I gotta finish editing, I think, 3 more fashion videos, and then I need to edit a whole bunch of fashion shorts to go over to the fashion channel. So I will see you, well, members, I'll see you at 6 o'clock, and everybody else, I will see you on New Year's Eve, so we can talk about all the dupes, because this is just one of the bag of dupes that I have that we will be talking about. My dupes are mainly like going to be fragrance. I don't think I have a whole bunch of eyeshadow palette dupes that I'm going to have, because we did a lot of Why You Don't Need this year, and there are a lot of older palettes that I've already used before, so I feel like we don't need to do that again. So I'm going to mainly touch on the fragrance ones that I've tried so far and tell you my thoughts on all that or whatever. Bye. And then I will catch you all next time. Bye, guys.